it is time for another HSR tier list today. But today is going to be a little bit different because it is not going to be I ranking any characters. We have a guest with us today who can introduce himself.
Or parts of characters, because Kim was telling me how apparently last stream she was ranking the boobas.
You want to introduce yourself real quick before I go over the details of what we're going to be doing today?
I'm Logan. Some of you over here on Twitch already know me. I'm Logan Robo. So yeah, twitch.tv/Logan Robo, youtube.com/Logan Robo.
Okay, so Logan has never played Honkai Star Rail. Never played HSR, never played a Hoyoverse game. Have you ever played any gacha game before?
I played a little bit of Genshin. I played a little bit of Genshin Impact. I streamed it a few times. I didn't get too far into it, and eventually, though, it just had a big update, and the file size ballooned up, and I just couldn't justify having it on my computer anymore.
That is fair. Yeah. Hoyoverse games tend to be pretty big, just because like these games are like very big. There's lots to do, especially when you're coming into it. Great games. Basically, what's going to be happening is that I have a little presentation prepared for Logan. He's going to be shown a series of characters. First, it's just going to be the character themselves, their regular sprite. And Logan is going to give his initial, like, first impressions. You know, what he thinks about maybe their design, what he thinks their deal is. Maybe something about what their personality could be, what they could sound like, anything that comes to your mind. And whenever you say you're ready, whenever you say you got nothing else, we're gonna move on to pick number 2, which is basically the same sprite, but with a background that is going to be related to the character themselves, to their occupation, their story, personality, whichever. And then the last picture is going to be, once again, one that is related to their story. And same thing again. And throughout that whole process, you can, at any point for each character, can ask one question. Anything.
Yeah, okay,
and I have to answer that question.
I'm excited for that. This is like so elaborate. I'm excited for this.
So for our first character, we have this lady right here.
Okay, well, she looks very proper. I mean, she's got like a lanyard, so clearly she's a professional employee somewhere. Mm-hmm. She's got like a frilly little thing down the front of her blouse.
It's very cute.
So, yeah, so that makes me think she's probably formal and polite, but she's also showing off her shoulders and has a, what do you call the little thing around your thigh there?
I call it like a thigh strap, I guess.
I was gonna say like a garter belt. Is that a thing?
Yeah, something like that.
So she's modern. She's a little bit sassy, and she has what appears to be a tube attached to her waist. That is obviously either a tube for containing radioactive substances or a pneumatic tube for sending bank deposits to the cars waiting outside. So I'm gonna say that she is a bank teller, that she is book smart. And yeah, very polite and professional and nice. She has very sensible high heel shoes. And
she does.
And only one needless buckle dangling from her jacket. So
true,
yeah. That's my first
There's
impression
a lot going on with her, like jacket cloth piece. Okay. So next is going to be the full splash art with her background. Oh, also her name is Asta. I forgot. It shows the name first. Her name is Asta. Okay. And next up we have this.
Oh, she works at an observatory. I thought she worked. Bang, that's not because I don't been there in my stream when I've talked about my day job. I work at a planetarium.
I've heard that. Yeah.
So she knows star things. So because I've worked at a planetarium for so long, I immediately feel very, very bad for her. My sympathies to her. But that's why her name is it's Asta for astrology or astronomer or something like that. So
I've never thought about where her name comes from.
So she's probably a scientifically minded, but a dreamer who wants to go to space, which is very convenient being in this game because I have it on good authority. There's a space train.
Yes, there is.
That telescope is really intense, though. It's like very high-tech looking. I'm pretty sure that fires bullets as well. So she may also want to like kill space, to like shoot planets. It may not be strictly for observation.
Interesting.
So here, I do need to ask a question. What is the closest thing that she has done to commit interstellar war crimes, such as planetary genocide? Like, what is the worst thing that she's ever done that you can think of?
The worst thing that she's ever done. Oh, that's a good question. Honestly, she's like very tame. The worst thing I think she's done is maybe like splurge on like materials or assets that she probably didn't need. You know, like basically like waste a lot of money. But
oh, how dare she? How dare she?
Maybe
participate in the local economy of her community.
Yeah, maybe spending like more money than she needs to on things that she may not need.
Those shoes that she's got were expensive. Yeah, they're sensible looking, but they're probably like designer. They're probably made from the leather of baby seals or something.
Jesus. Okay.
Also,
okay.
I don't think these constellations that she's got are these like they're not familiar to me.
Me neither.
Like
I don't
Southern
know if
Hemisphere constellations because I don't spend a lot of time looking at Southern Hemisphere stuff. So
I don't know
think
if they're actual.
Do these characters live on Earth or are they on like a fictional world?
I mean, I guess I can tell you that because it's general about the game. So basically, there is one character in this game that originates from Earth, but like this is like very like characters from all across the universe, different planets, different systems, and the final picture is can you please? Thank you. Is this thing?
Okay,
Sweet.
so I was right. She's a dreamer. She's enamored by space. She's like, wow, I can see a planet through my window. Which, I mean, that's not like too impressive because like you're far away. I feel like I look out my window, I can see Earth. I can see it in a lot more detail because like I can see like streets and trees and stuff
True,
like that.
true. Depend, you know, the perspective.
So she's a dreamer. She's excited. She's probably very optimistic and hopeful, and which is impressive. I assume that means she has not worked at her planetarium for very long. And yeah, so she seems like a nice person. I'm sure she's probably pleasant to be around. She has goals and dreams and aspirations, and some of them involve space. Let's put her in B tier.
Let's do B
She's
tier
like
then.
slightly above average, not really special. I mean, I don't think she'd be my favorite character despite the similar occupation. But, you know, she seems nice. I don't think I have anything against her.
So our next character is this gentleman.
Okay, this has got to be the guy with the sweaty armpits the person was talking about because that tank top sleeve is way too far up on his shoulder. This guy, he goes to the gym, but he tries to act like he doesn't. He works out a lot. I mean, he's got some good definition there. And he wants to show it off, but he's like not in your face. He's like, I'm not going to go shirtless, but I'm going to intentionally wear a shirt with so many holes in it, so you can see all these little windows of my flesh. Some
tasteful skin showing.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, what am I doing? I'm just reading a book here. It's like, dude, your book is facing away from you. You can't even see the pages. It's like, no, I'm just reading. I'm not lifting.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he looks very cocky. He's holding up the number 1, so I don't know if he's like, if that's a gesture specifically, if he's trying to cast a spell, maybe. So he might be a magical girl, man. And but you know, props to him that he does not wear socks with his sandals.
He does not. He's showing off those tootsies.
I'm a little bit worried that might be geared a bit too much for the foot fetishists out there.
I mean, probably. I mean, those sandals are very pretty.
So he's showing off all the grossest part of his body. He's showing off his feet. He's showing off his armpit.
Okay, fair. That was an interesting first impression. Okay, let's go on to his full splash out. Number 1, his name
Dr. Veritas Ratio.
In game, he's just called Ratio. He introduces himself with Veritas, and because I love this man, I added his full name. But yes, this is Dr. Veritas Ratio. And
okay, but you gotta ask like what he's a doctor of. I don't think he's a medical doctor. This dude is like he's a doctor of some other thing. Like he has his doctorate, but he insists that other people call him doctor. And so like if he's on an airplane and someone has a heart attack, they'll be like, is there a doctor here? And he'd be like, I am a doctor of philosophy. And like, that dude, the guy just died. What is wrong with you? We needed immediate emergency help.
Okay. Interesting. So let's go over to his splash art, which is this.
What's going around kind of reminds me of you see like old timey like Olympic stuff. They would get the little crown thing. What is it, like is it olive thing that they go around that Julius Caesar would wear on his head? So I want to say philosophy, but I also see what appears to be very vague math equations. So I think he's, got like necromancers. He's like a math romancer. Not romancer. He doesn't romance math. Maybe he does. I don't know. That makes sense with ratio because ratio is a math thing. Okay, so he's scoring points in my book. He's a math magician. He does magic math. So he's clearly a doctor and everything, but is he good at his job?
Yes.
Is he like really, okay, he's very good at his job. Okay, that was my question that I had about this guy. All right, let's see.
All right, and number 3 is, whoops, that's the wrong thing. This.
No!
Image.
Why is it an over-the-shoulder look at him in the bathtub?
Why not?
Like I told you, he's just constantly trying to show off his flesh. Why? Why, man? And this is so stupid. You don't take the book. If he drops that book, that is ruined. Just the humidity in there alone is probably going to cause the pages to wrinkle.
Maybe they're very sturdy pages.
I warmed up to him when I realized he's into math, but now that I realize he's into nudity as well. No.
Sorry. I'm thinking, like, knowing what I do is interesting because, like, I'm not gonna specify which, but like some of the things you say are like so spot on. Others are like so off the mark. It is great. It is perfect.
Well, with this little thing in his hair, he's probably like ancient Greek or something like that. And back then, they used to wrestle naked, so he wrestles with math naked. I don't like the needless dudity going on here from bro, but I mean the math stuff is probably cool. Let's give him, because we only got like 15 people, so I guess we'll and you seem to like him. You gave him his full name,
I love
Dr. Veritas Ratio. So we'll go ahead and bump. I was gonna put him B tier with Astra. We'll put him A tier. He's definitely memorable.
You know what? He is memorable, that's for sure. Also, Oak asks if it changes anything that there's a rubber ducky in his bath.
That is true, and that is a good point. If you ever watch Transformers Beast Wars, Megatron from that series takes baths with rubber duckies as well, so I assume this is a Transformers reference, and therefore that scores him a point. So yes.
All right, so A tier it is. Ratio up in A tier. Okay, so character number 3. I forgot who that is. Oh yeah, this one.
Oh, she seems nice, but she's clearly like mystical. She's got to be some kind of like magical fox spirit or something like that that's taken human form. She's got her Pokemon on her leg. It's like it's a Flareon. So that's a nice
pink
little
Flareon.
There. Shiny,
Shiny Flareon.
Sure, yeah. I want to say she's like an apothecary. Is that the right word? She's got all these like
apothecary,
flowers
yes, the right
and
word.
things. She's got like a little bowl that you grind them up in, so she probably makes like herbal remedies and things like that. So she's very earthy and attuned with nature. And has a large ball balancing on a stick coming out of her hair. So
yeah, I think it's like
posture for that.
Yeah, I don't know what it's called. It's like some sort of like accessory.
Nature herbal remedy girl, hopefully not part of some multi-level marketing scheme, and attuned with nature, possibly some type of a fox spirit.
Okay. So this is Lingsha. I am not sure what her name means. I only know it's Chinese. That's literally all I know. And this is her full art.
Oh, crap. It's an opium den. I don't care how in tune with nature she is. You know that she's going to smell bad being around her. I am not a fan of smoking, whether it be tobacco or opiates. It could be incense, though. But incense, I'm not... Oh, yeah, in fact, I think it might be incense, because like, it looks like next to the lanterns, there's some incense holders. I'm not a fan of that. Like, I remember when I was younger, my older brother, when he was in high school, he got like big into incense, always burning it in his room, and it just made me cough and gag all the time.
Yeah, if it's too strong.
Create smells, but it also just fills the place with smoke.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd like being around her. I think she would smell bad.
All right.
My apologies, Lingsha.
Then image number 3 is this.
Okay, her little Flareon is really adorable. I noticed
so
once
cute.
again, more smoke. She's got kind of come hither eyes, and really faintly, I can't tell if her ears are pointy or if that's her hair covering it up.
They are. I can tell you that they are pointy.
Here's my question for you. What is the nature of her association with her little Pokemon there? Like, what are they to each other?
I'm gonna have to tell you, I don't think I actually know that. I haven't read her lore that much yet.
Okay,
So
that's fine though.
I can either look it up or you can ask another question.
No. Don't look it up because I don't want to like spoil you on stuff. I will ask this: what is all the smoke? Like, what is all the smoke?
I'm pretty sure that is incense.
Okay, there's still a lot of it though. My gosh. Sad to say, I think I'm gonna have to give her a low ranking because of her bad smell. She looks cute. Fair. She looks very nice, but no, I'm giving her a D rank. She's down at a D.
Our
Sorry, Lingsha.
first harsher ranking. All right, Lingsha's getting a D tier, which, you know, at least it kind of fits with her general color scheme because the D tier is orange. Next on the list is... I forgot. Oh, yeah. Chat, by the way, chat, heads up. I put these all in a wheel and spun them, and these are completely random. No bias on my end here, only the order I sorted on my own.
Okay, dude is obviously either a gambler or a magician. He has spades everywhere on his costume, and he's holding an ace of spades. He even has a boob window, a man boob window for his husbando cleavage there. But yeah, it's all spades. And so I do remember, of course, an ace attorney. All the Gramarys would have different suits for their outfits. So he might be a magician. The way he's holding the card, it could be like, you know, I'm gonna make this card disappear or something like that. For some reason though, the little fur around his coat is giving me more of a gambler vibe. I don't know why, but he's one of the two. Either way, you know that he shaves that part of his chest for that outfit, but probably not the rest of his chest. So he has a spade-shaped bald spot in the middle of his chest. And then really, really thin blonde chest hair around it. So that is what he's got going on for him. Yes.
Okay.
It's obvious. It's obvious. Oh, and are those diamonds on his boots, or are those more spades? I can't quite tell.
There's like that little like black spot there. So I guess technically it could be both, depending on how you look at it.
I also feel like he went to a tailor and said, "Hey, make me a pair of gloves, but have them cover as little as the non-finger portion of my hands as possible."
How do those stay on?
I don't know. They would, like, if I tried to wear that, they would like ride up. They'd be off. They'd be falling all over the place. Maybe they're not even gloves. Maybe he just dips his hands.
He just dips his hand in.
Yeah.
Okay. So first impression, magician, gambler, something along those lines. So
yeah, he's one of those two. I gotta see a little bit more before I can really divine the truth of bro.
And you shall. Number one, his name. This is Aventurine.
Okay.
And his splash art, his full splash art, is this.
Gambler! This picture tells me two things about him. One, he's good at gambling because he's got a buttload of chips. The other thing it tells me is that his room at home is a mess. Who lays the chips out on the floor like that? It's one thing in stacks, but like a bunch of them are just all over the place.
If it is his room.
I mean, I'm assuming, no, this is like a hotel room. This is not like his room. This is just like a hotel room that they put him up in. Like his actual room at home, there is stuff everywhere. He has like a stack of glasses and plates and wrappers everywhere. Dude is a mess. He cleans up nice though. He wears a nice outfit.
Interesting.
And you like, so you'll meet him and you'll be like, this guy seems cool. And it'll be like, hey, wanna hang out at my place? Come on over or watch a video. And you're like, okay. And then you get there and like, oh my gosh, this guy is a wreck. So yeah, that's the things that I learned from this picture.
Okay, so image number 3. And chat, those
don't be naked. Please don't be naked. Don't be
those
naked.
of you who play the game, you know I had to pick this one.
Don't be naked.
You know I had to pick this one.
Naked. Oh, hey! I like this guy. I like this type of thing whenever people do that because it's like, it is such a power move. So,
true,
and
it
also
is.
Props to him for wearing a necktie and buttoning his shirt up all the way, because this is clearly on a day where he realized, I haven't shaved that patch of my chest for a while, but I don't have time this morning, so I gotta use this button for once.
Also, Oak says he looks gay like Akechi. Listen.
I don't think Kechi is necessarily homosexual. I think he's protagonist sexual.
True. And I will say, okay, listen, maybe I'm kind of playing around with my own rules here a little bit. I am gonna give one tiny hint. Do you recognize this, the other gentleman?
Well, you know, because we've met one other
I feel like if I have to ask.
So it's gotta be Dr. Veritas Ratio.
Yes.
So they're friends or rivals or adversaries or something like that. They don't get along, but they enjoy not getting along so much. So I'll ask you. That'll be my question for Bro. What is the nature of their relationship?
I'm gonna say that they are partners in whatever way you may take that.
Partners. So you got a gambler and a nudist mathematician. Well, I like this guy. I feel like if I was playing, I don't know if I'd enjoy playing as this guy because I feel like gambler characters I always hate because they'll always have like moves that leave it up to chance.
The RNG like, mechanics, yeah.
Roll this die and it'll do a random magic attack or a 1 in 10 chance of insta-killing your entire party. So he seems really cool, but because of that, he's gonna dock points. I might have popped him up to like S tier, top tier for that, but because of that, I'll put him at A tier.
Okay.
So he's high up there. But I feel like I would enjoy the character more than I would enjoy actually playing as the character.
Okay. That's fair.
Let's put ratio down to B tier, because I do think there needs to be a distinction. I may, like, move things around.
We're gonna demote ratio to a B tier then.
We'll put him above, because he just came from A tier.
Okay,
so, yeah.
Okay. All right, next character, number 5, is going to be this little girl.
Oh, she's so tiny! She also has antlers and a dragon tail. Oh, let me guess, she's gonna be like a 3,000-year-old dragon that just happens to look like a 10-year-old. That's what she is. She's holding in her arms the antlers of other dragons that she has killed, so she is a ferocious fighter. She takes their horns and then absorbs their powers.
Interesting. This girl is named Bailu. And her splash art is this.
And when she shows up, we say, "Hi, Lu." Oh, she's an underwater dragon. Oh, it's Coral. So she's an underwater dragon. She's clearly happy. She enjoys doing what she does. She's probably very tough because she's at the bottom of the freaking ocean right now. That's the ocean floor next to her. And the pressure. So she's got to be really careful when she like resurfaces, or she could turn into one of those blob fishes that everybody thinks are ugly, but it's not. It's just that they were brought up to the ocean surface too soon, and they got,
I think they're kind of
what do you call it, rickets? Yeah. So that is her. So she's an underwater dragon. They're not the horns of her fallen enemies. They're coral, which she collects to, I don't know, to eat, to make magic out of. Yeah. She makes magic spells out of coral that she finds. Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
last
yes.
image. Wha-bam.
Oh, she's sad. Oh, and there's a lock. Oh, so she was like kidnapped or something like that. She was kidnapped and sold to the circus. She is looking outside. There's like a rainbow, so it is raining.
Oh,
yeah, so she's locked up in a little box. So yeah, like water dragon poachers caught her and are selling her to the circus. And she's like, I miss the ocean. The ocean is moist.
Oak is pointing out that she has what's called
a she's got one of those little things as well
pestle?
For like mixing up spice. Okay, so it might not be the circus she's being sold into. She might be being sold into a sweatshop for that herbal remedy multi-level marketing scheme, where she has to grind up the samples. So it's kidnapping, child labor, and poaching. So I do need to know. I need to know, like, is she 3,000 years old? Is she one of these things where it's like kid, but she's not, or an actual little kid?
Yes and no. In human years, no. Or in human lifespan,
so it is one
no.
of those things where it's like she's old to a human, but that's young in her species.
I think something along those lines, possibly.
Well,
if I'm not mistaken.
I'm gonna rank her at a B.
Okay.
I mean, she's fine. She's adorable, but like nothing really.
Nothing too special.
Wait. Actually, who else is on B? I gotta check.
On B, we have Ratio and Asta.
Yeah. No, we're gonna put her on a C. She's just decidedly average, very middle of the road. I do feel like the 3,000-year-old dragon lowly is kind of an overplayed trope in some of these things.
That's fair. That's fair.
There's nothing inherently like wrong with her design. I do feel bad that she was absconded and sold into indentured servitude, but I'm not gonna go out of my way to rescue her. So yeah.
Character number 6.
Oh, she's definitely a fox spirit. She's got 9 tails. She's a 9-tailed fox. She is inside of Naruto Uzumaki, and powers him. Also, when she was younger, she was a Vulpix before she evolved into this. So if she's a 9-tailed fox, that means she's magic. She's probably, I want to say mischievous. I don't know if that's the right word. But she probably has her own things that she wants to get done. But yeah, she's a magical 9-tailed fox. So I was wrong. The other girl was just a drug user. This girl is magical fox spirit. Her name is probably going to be Kitsune or something like that, because I think that's Japanese for fox. Yeah, it'll be something like that sounds like that.
Yeah, I think Kitsune is like I think Kitsune is like that fox spirit, like I think it's a 9-tailed or something like fox spirit yokai creature.
I'm worried that I see bubbles around her, which makes me think she's drowning. Which makes sense because foxes are not marine mammals. They are land mammals.
They are
In
indeed.
case you didn't know. I have not made any mistakes about anything here.
To be
and
fair,
I
like
assume
genuinely,
that is true.
You are getting a surprising amount of things at, even without like a good amount of context, there's some things where I'm like, wow, literally spot on, and others where I'm like, okay, not as spot on, but so her name is Fugue.
Isn't that what Walter White had when he was naked in Breaking Bad?
I was gonna ask, do you know what a fugue is?
I have seen Breaking Bad, and I know that a fugue state was what he faked in order to claim that he had like a mental breakdown or something like that.
So
in order to all the weird stuff he did. So maybe she might have like amnesia or something like that.
Yeah, so I can't explain that because it is based on the term, based on the a form of amnesia. A dissociative fugue, I think, is the English term for it, where basically a form of amnesia where you lose your sense of identity, and oftentimes the result of that is the person taking on an entirely new one. Maybe even moving, like an entirely new, basically, quote, becoming someone completely else as a result of their amnesia. All right. And her full art is this.
Oh, so she's like looking, it's like, oh, this is the person I used to be, whom I do not remember. I wish I could get my memories back. Oh, and there are flowers, because flowers.
Okay, if Oak redeems the German accent for 5 minutes, would that apply to you as well? I mean, if you want to try a German accent.
I think it does. I think it does. I will terribly offend Kim because she is a native German.
It's fine. Sometimes I mess up my own accent. Okay, the last image is this.
Ooh, fire, which makes sense. Vulpix and Ninetales were both fire Pokemon, and so that's what she is. She is someone's Pokemon persona, and but in the other picture to the left, like there are bubbles and they look all watery and things. So maybe she's got like some kind of dichotomy that like the old version of herself was fire spirit and now she's but there's a fire now, so I don't know. But yeah, so she's Nine-Tailed Fox with amnesia, fire, mirrors looking at self, giant flowers that are probably symbolic more than anything else.
All right, so your question, if you have one.
Okay, so what I do want to ask is, because I think I can't tell if her costume is different in the reflection. I don't know if this is like a story spoiler or something like that, but is her former self, like, did she used to be a bad guy? Is she like a reformed villain? Because those are always fun type of characters. Like, not reformed, she's an amnesiac, however you say that, villain?
Amnesiac? I think is the word?
Amnesiac, yeah. That is.
What do you say? Amnesiac?
Yes. Yeah.
She did not used to be an antagonist, no.
Oh, darn it. Okay, she loses some cool points in my book then on that. My apologies. To Fugue. I say put her in the same category as the Dragon Girl.
Okay.
That's, I think, C rank. She's just
yes.
Yeah, she's C. She's fine.
Yes. We are reaching the halfway point. Number 7 is, oh yeah, him.
It's like, yeah, dude, just having a cola here. I open it with one hand like this. I just put my index finger behind it and psst, it open.
It seems that you have met your end.
Like
oh
that.
God, hold on.
Casual.
Wait, Logan.
No, I don't
a
feel
moment of
too bad
silence.
about it, though.
And there we go. I used the full 99-second limit for that.
So this guy, as I was saying, he's just casual, you know? Roll up my sleeve on like one side and wrap some bandage around. There's no blood or nothing. I don't need
It's also
it.
very loose.
Yeah, part of my shirt's untucked. You can see where my happy trail would be were I happy, but I'm not. I am feeling so many emotions and feelings, and I'm probably in a band or something like that. I do music. That is how I express myself and feel my emotions. Yeah.
All right.
When I was born, my parents gave me the name Rupert, but I've changed it to what we're gonna see right now because I feel like it better expresses who I am.
Okay, so
also, my shirt is way too tight around my chest.
Yeah, dude.
I don't try to have these little windows, but my buttons be popping.
Yeah, no, that button is holding on for dear life.
It is a losing battle. It is gonna pop right off there soon.
It is a matter of time.
He's got a fun color palette though. Like the
he does. I love his pants.
I don't know so much about the green inner vest beneath his white vest, but the red and the gray and the white, I think, go together really well.
I think it's really good. Mania said he gives Dojima vibes.
A little bit. I don't think he'd be a drunken, neglectful father. Or no, he wouldn't be an angry, drunk, neglectful father. He'd be a sleepy, drunk, neglectful father. He'd show up and just kind of like pass out. So.
But more like the calmer, like the depressed drunk, you think?
Yeah, I mean, but he's not gonna have enough to be depressed about, but he just thinks he makes himself more interesting if he's depressed. Also interesting that he has one white glove and one black fingerless glove with studs on the knuckles.
True.
So he's trying to do like a Michael Jackson thing. So he is a musician. Even if that's not part of his actual character, I'm gonna headcanon that he is a musician in his downtime when he's not Honkaiing the star rails.
When he's not railing stars. Okay. So,
yeah.
according to... I've read recently that apparently this guy's name is not pronounced the way everyone, including myself, pronounces him, which is Gallagher, but apparently the second G there is silent, I have heard.
Well, the name Gallagher, is that, is it Irish? Is it Scottish?
Something along those lines, I think.
It's okay. He scores some points, so he's not like the... Here's more of a little Irishman down here.
Yes, I'm trying to think like how...
Irish it up. It's not just soda. That is some hard liquor he's got. So he is a drunk. We are correct that he is a drunk. I can say that because I am Irish. I say it with all the affection in the world.
Yeah, in the English one they call him just Gallagher, like they pronounce the G. If you like take the G away, it would just be Gallagher? Something
Maybe
along those
Gallagher.
lines? Gallagher?
Get a good huck in there, Gallagher.
Oh yeah, I can do that. I'm German. I can do that sound.
Gallagher.
All right. And his splash art is this.
Okay, so he's a bartender. So he probably wishes that he was in a band. No, what it is that he joined a band like toward the end of high school and going into college, but they never really got anywhere. And he took a bartending job in the evenings in order to kind of make ends meet. But slowly, one by one, all the other members of the band have like gotten real jobs and gotten married and started families and abandoned their dreams. And so now he's like trapped in this dead end bartending job, which he never wants to leave because it's like, but what if my band suddenly picks up and I need to make sure that I have this type of convenient job that will allow me the time that I need to rock out. He's a hot mess.
Oh, okay. You know what? Hot mess. That is a statement.
I didn't notice this before. He's got something strapped to his hip. He's got a holster of some sort.
He does. I'm not sure what that is.
Though. I don't think it's a gun.
Oh, I think it's a lighter. I'm pretty sure it's a lighter.
He smells bad. I'm sorry. You know what? Even if he doesn't smell like smoking, you know he's gonna reek of alcohol.
Probably.
When he gets home at night. Yeah, no, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not a fan of when people stink. What's a flask?
Oh, I thought it was a lighter.
So,
I don't know why he has a lighter in mind.
He is at a bar, but he needs to keep his own flask for alcohol. He is sneaking booze into his bar. No, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Fair. All right, and the last one is... Oh, that's why I thought he had a lighter. That's why I thought that was a lighter.
Points for the fact he does not have a cigarette, so he is only doing this recreationally. He just likes fire. He is a bit of a pyro. He does have some clocks on his wall, one of which is doing a weird Salvador Dali thing. So there's some kind of time travel things going on. He also has a badge on his lapel with what looks like a wolf's head in it, the face of a wolf, and a gear behind it. So he is a time traveling bartender. His bar exists outside of space-time. People come in here from all across the space-time continuum, so you can come in here and you can sit down with Pablo Picasso and Albert Einstein, as well as people from the future. But that's not really him, though. That's his bar. His bar is more interesting than he is. And he just sometimes likes to look at fire. So that's what's going on here. Side note, I noticed that My D Sweaty Armpit is saying, do you have a picture of Gallagher's dog? So dude's got a dog?
Wait, Gallagher's. Wait. Am I blanking right now? Wait.
Maybe that's what the badge is, just to show that he's a dog owner. Actually, that's gonna be my question. What is the badge on his lapel for? That's my question about bro.
The badge, it's basically like a, like he's part of a certain law enforcement security group, and that's, I'm pretty sure that's like their symbol.
Okay, so he's time traveling security.
Like, or like a guard, like of a certain group of people.
I don't like this guy. I'm sorry. No.
Oh, damn.
He's gonna smell bad. He's hoarding lapels. He's a D tier. He's D.
Okay, he's a D tier. He's a D tier.
Even though I'm sure that chat loves this key, they love this guy for his D, but he's a D tier. I'm sorry. No.
You know what? Many people probably do love him for his D, whichever D it is. Below
the D stands for dog. It's the dog.
Yeah,
that
the dog
was talking about. The dog.
Yeah. Oh,
that
you mean
is
Sleepy?
What D stands for.
Oh wait. Okay, never mind. Okay, no, you're right. I can't show him Sleepy. That's his pet.
That's a dog?
It's a creature.
Okay, that is a thing. That is definitely a thing.
It is certainly a thing.
You know what? I'm sure that it is probably very cuddly and affectionate. I'm just disappointed it doesn't have any fur though, because like,
true,
I mean, animals are all great and everything, but it's not as fun to pet animals that don't have fur. It's like if you ever get a dog with like really short, coarse hair, like a Dalmatian or something like that, it's not going to be as fun to pet as like a Pomeranian or a Golden Retriever. So I'm sure it's nice. I would not want one of these pets. It's good that he has a collar though, in case it gets lost. But there we go. So that is the D that everybody wants. That thing, Sleepy, not Bite.
Fair.
He's above Lingsha.
Okay.
Because you know, because he's got some good design elements, and probably doesn't smell as bad as her. But he smells, he smells bad.